This is my destiny. This is what people need to understand. When I beat Ellis, that'll be 5 in a row. That means I tie Riley's streak. I've already got the highest points record. And once I beat Dan, I will have broken that. And I want all the records. I want all the belts. I want all the records. That's what you don't understand. I'm driven. And it's my destiny to win both championships.
You know, as George McFly would say, Rocha's density is not to win this. It's to come in, be a heel, annoy some people, get the fans talking, and that's all he's good for. He's not worth this. He's not belt worthy. That's why a good guy comes in. That's why a hero comes in. I'm the long arm of the wall in his term, and I'm going to prove it here today.
Mark Ellis, you're a schmo. I already beat a schmo. It doesn't cost me anything to beat another schmo. It's almost irrelevant that it's you. You're just in the way. Like I said about Mance, like I said about Makuga, like I said about Harloff, like I said about Riley. You're just in the way.
You know, it was a hell of a match. I give all the props in the world to John Rocha, and it really does come down to the second round. I mean, you either get a bad spin, you get a good spin, or you get a best spin.
Oh. People bring up Bespin all the time. Doesn't affect me anymore. You know why? Because the reason I'm here is because of Bespin. Bespin made me focus. Bespin made me stronger. And Bespin made me want this title even more to prove everybody wrong.
Rocha's had a fantastic run. I've gotten to watch most of his matches. I put it on mute because who can stand the guy talking? But he has beat some impressive opponents, and he's here now, so I do give him the credibility of earning the right to lose to me in the Ultimate Schmoedown Finals.
You done poked the bear. What do they say? You don't spit into the wind. You don't step on Superman's cape. You don't mess around with the outlaw.
Just as somebody who is one of the creators of the Schmoedown, we're very excited to have Tumbleweed Baker in there. He's somebody that, if you had to cast a singing cowboy in a 1950s movie, that's the guy you go to.
Look at him. Look at the way he looks. Look at the way he's dressed. He doesn't take it seriously. I've seen him answer questions. He got a perfect score and he lost. How do you do that? How do you get a perfect score and lose? Your game is weak, son.
But the truth is, at the end here, baby carrots, I'm going to turn you into puree, and I'm going to feed you into a baby's mouth. And what's going to come out of the baby's butt is exactly how you're going to be in this match. Do you understand? That's how you're going to be. You understand me? So that's the truth.
I'm going to put him over my knee like the little boy is, and I'm going to smack him until he shuts up. He's the outlaw. He's a cowboy, right? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'm going to be going to the Schmoedown Spectacular in December. You can guarantee it. Put money on it, because it's going to happen. And I'm going to take out Dan once and for all. His smug little balding face. I'm going to take him down.
So you can come in here with your outlaw status. What are you accused of? What, you jaywalk? You don't ride a horse, dork. You drive a Prius, and now you're here and you're going to lose to me. Why? Because I don't want this belt. I like having this belt, and I'm going to add that to the belt I'm going to take from Dan Murrell when I go to the Schmoedown Spectacular this December. See you on the court, bow.
Ultimate Schmoedown, Rocha versus Ellis. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm John Campion. You know, we've gone through 6 grueling, entertaining, nail-biting matches to come down to this moment.
It's been crazy. I mean, these two guys, as good as they are, they were not the favorites. A lot of people thought that it would be Mark Riley or Clark Wolf or myself or Sam Levine. No one was really picking Ellis and Rocha to be here, and boy, have they proven everybody wrong.
Well, let's put it into context here a little bit. John Rocha, in all seriousness, he was one Bespin away from putting together maybe the most impressive run in the history of the Schmoedown. If it weren't for that one speed bump, because what's he done along the way? He has been a buzzsaw through everything he's faced. He now holds the singles record for most points in a single round. He's gone through incredibly tough competition to get here, and he's put together one hell of a streak.
Well, and you talk about records. Yeah, he's got 21 points, which is the most scored ever. Okay, he's looking for that. If he wins tonight, he ties Mark Riley's record for 5 consecutive wins, and then he's looking to do the sixth win against Murrell. He is determined for the championship. He's been saying it since the day that he started this thing. He wants the belt. That's what he wants. Now, Mark Ellis, look, the thing is with Mark Ellis, everyone's talking about John Rocha getting double belted, that he's going to beat Mark and I for the team belts, and he's going to beat Murrell. No one's talking about Ellis potentially being double belted. He has part championship already.
Look, Mark Ellis is pretty much the quiet assassin in this entire thing. He very casually floats onto the stage when it comes time to compete, and he does nothing but answer questions. That's all he does. From the first bell to the closing buzzer, that's all he does. And his record, his streak. Now, some people are a little bit deceived. Did he have the easier road to the finals? Yes, he had the easier road, but it's how he navigated that road, how he went through those opponents and
Beat
got
Sam Levine pretty easy.
which was, I think, broke everybody's bracket right away, and that should have told us that he was going to end up here today.
It didn't. Remember, his one loss came from a perfect game that he pitched. It's when we had the Jeopardy rules, and he bet poorly against JTE, but he had every question right. So Mark Ellis is easily one of the best competitors in this league, and now we're going to find out just who is the best, because we're going to crown an Ultimate Schmoedown champion tonight.
Just one quick correction. He actually lost against American Hero JTE.
Formerly known as.
He just wants to make sure we get that correct.
Right, formerly known as. All right, now you guys have been very excited for this match. I know there are a lot of Outlaw Nation fans. There are a lot of Baby Carrots fans out there, and you've been doing tons of memes, and here we are. Here are some of those memes. It's split. It is so split, John. I mean, the polls have been so close. Some polls have Rocha just a little bit ahead. Some have Ellis just a little bit ahead. It is anybody's game tonight.
Talking about split and how close this is, I have personally gone back and forth in my own personal prediction on this at least 3 times.
Who do you got?
You know what? Coming into yesterday, I was on Rocha's bandwagon, but I'm going to pick the upset here.
Wow.
I'm going to pick the number 6 over the number 5. I think Ellis might just eke this one out.
All right, here we go. You know what? I'm going to ask the crowd here by round of applause who thinks that Ellis is going to win. All right.
Good response.
How many people think Rocha is going to win? Some boos. All right. It's not, he gets booed, but there's an Outlaw Nation out there. So
Yes,
we're going to
they are.
find out. Are you ready to do this?
I am ready for this, and let's go to the tail of the tape.
Well, there you have it, John. Starting off with Baby Carrots. Very strong in 80s movies, very good with sports movies, and crunching Baby Carrots. And then you have the outlaw, John Rocha. Biopics has proven to be a strength. Classics movies have been a strength, and just annoying everyone else is another strength. So I'm ready to go. Are you ready?
I am ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Ultimate Schmoedown finale. Introducing first, representing Collider and Schmoes Know, with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat. He is the number 6 seed. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the reigning team champion, movie trivia Mark Baby Carrots Ellis! That's the most excited we've seen Ellis.
He's coming out to his patented Baby Carrot song. Look at him carrying that belt, reminding the world he is already a champion in this league.
That's right. Now look at what an outfit on him. He's got the stem on his head. He's got, look at it. This is an amazing. We've not seen the energy from Ellis on this one. He's
No, I hear
pumped and ready to
he's
go.
trained exclusively with Josh McCougar for the last 2 weeks, specifically in tailoring and exciting.
And his opponent, representing the Top 10 Show and Collider. He is the number 5 seed, the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semi-finalist. Ladies and gentlemen, the Outlaw John Rocha. They're the booze. He's used to the booze. Look at there's that.
He feeds on the booze.
Loves the booze. Look at the swagger. There's so much swagger. He's eating the baby carrots. He's eating the baby carrots up. And then the fog machine coming in pretty late, which is awesome. And then he walks over to the table, sitting down. Oh, what's he gonna say something?
Looks like he's reaching down for something.
He's doing something.
What has he got there?
The blender.
Oh!
What's he doing there?
He's putting in the baby carrots.
I'll drink it after the match.
All right. All right. The competitors have entered. We are ready to go. Before we do that, we're going to bring out the wild man Josh McCouga, who has the Ultimate Schmoedown. There is the championship, the Ultimate Schmoedown. The winner will become the Ultimate Schmoedown winner, going on to go up against Dangerous Dan Merle in the Schmoedown Spectacular. John, you ready to go?
This is just a nice momentum for winning this incredible tournament, this tournament we've had so far. But let's be honest, both of these guys just look at that belt as a placeholder for getting to Dan Merle.
Absolutely. All right, so here is how round one works. Because we are doing 5 rounds here, the first round, it works like this. You have 6 questions from 6 predetermined categories, each worth 1 point apiece. You cannot steal from your opponent in this round. John Rocha, you are the number 5 seed. You get to pick. Would you like to go first or second?
Second.
You're going to go second. Ellis, category 1 or category 2?
Category 2, please, Christian.
Category 2 for Ellis. I will ask Ellis. Mark.
Sir.
In the categories of comic book movies.
Ooh.
Where is Magneto imprisoned in X-Men Days of Future Past?
That would be in the Pentagon, Washington, D.C.
That is correct. 1 point, Mark Ellis.
Been there
And as we
myself.
expected, the competitors starting out strong.
Mark, in the category of animated, who provided the voice of Moses in the 1998 film The Prince of Egypt?
Ooh, boy, that's a tough one. Ah.
Five, 4, 3,
Moses.
2, 1.
Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Val Kilmer.
We were looking for Val Kilmer, but Rocha, you're not up, so shut your mouth.
Sorry.
And Mark, fantasy sci-fi.
Calm it down, Clothbeard.
Who played the knight that befriended the dragon in Dragonheart?
Oh, man, the knight that befriended the dragon. I believe that was Randy Quaid's crazy brother, Dennis Quaid.
Correct.
Correct.
Mark Ellis starting off strong here. All right, John Rocha is up.
Mark takes 2 out of the first 3. Here we go. John Rocha.
Yeah.
Your first question.
Val Kilmer.
Under the category
Not as funny. Not as
of
funny.
comic book movies.
Yeah.
Before playing different versions of Quicksilver in 2 different movies, Aaron Taylor Johnson and Evan Peters appeared together in what film?
Kick ass.
Correct.
There you go. All right. All right, Rocha's on the board.
Your second question.
You need to
for the
work on your
tie.
booze, son.
Under the category of animated,
Yeah.
who provides the voice of Mr. Fox's son, Ash, in Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Jason Schwartzman.
Correct! And it is time match now. Opportunity to take the lead in the first round under the category of fantasy sci-fi. What dimension were the other beings from in Interstellar?
Oh, crap. How many dimensions are there? 4th dimension.
We were looking for the fifth
Fifth
dimension.
Oh, man.
Great group. Great group.
Tie game
Tie
after.
game.
Is,
Let the sun
are we
shine in.
surprised
Good
at
Aquarius.
all?
No, not really. Tit for tat. All right, Mark, in the category of dramas, who plays Rooster Cogburn in the 2010 remake of True Grit?
It wasn't John Rocha? Rooster Cogburn. I'm going to guess it was Jeff Bridges.
Correct. All right, Mark
Should have been
Ellis.
you, buddy. Should have been you.
All right, Mark Ellis in the category of comedies. In the movie Superbad, what actors play the 2 bumbling cops, Officer Michaels and Officer Slater?
I'm going to say Seth Rogen and Bill Hader.
That is correct.
Correct.
Mark Ellis playing strong here.
And they rocked out to Panama.
And your last question in the
That group's
category
overrated.
of directors, who directed The Cable Guy?
That'd be Ben Stiller.
Nice.
Mark Ellis kicking ass
Nice.
here. It is
Taking 5 out of a possible 6 points. All right, John Rocha.
Yeah.
Your 4th question under the category of dramas. What company does Forrest Gump and Lieutenant Dan invest in?
Apple.
Correct.
Wow.
Under the category of comedies, what is the name of the town that obstructs the route of the new railroad being built in Blazing Saddles?
Oh, crap.
Carrot.
5, 4, 3.
I don't. Anytown, USA. I don't know.
We were looking for Rock Ridge.
Oh, Rock Ridge. Okay.
It could have been any town USA.
And it counts. That counts. Like Cliff Clavin. They have been in my kitchen.
All right. Your final round one question.
Damn it.
Under the category of directors, who directed The Graduate?
Mike Nichols.
Correct.
Wow.
Impressive.
This is a heavyweight match already. They are just jabbing at each other, and it is 5-4 as we get to the second round. Mark Ellis now is in the lead. Here is how round 2 works. Josh McCouga will bring out the Wheel of Death, as some people call
Here
it.
it comes.
The competitors will spin the wheel. If they don't like what it lands on the first time, they can choose to spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice. If they will get 4 questions. Each one will be worth 2 points apiece unless they go to multiple choice. Then it is worth 1 point apiece. You can steal from your opponent in this round. Mark, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
Christian, once again, I like more of the categories than I fear, so I think I will spin first.
You're going to spin first. All right,
All
here
right.
you go.
Good spin.
spinning.
Solid spin, right?
Yeah.
And it comes to
Ending
rest on.
Biopics. That's a Rocha string.
Take it.
Interesting. That is a.
He's thinking about it.
thinking about it.
He might want to beat Rocha at his own game right here.
Wow, I like that. He's thinking about it here.
Anytime, Ellis. Anytime.
Gonna have to give you a count in a second, Mark.
Yeah.
I think I'll take biopics.
Whoa! Gutsy move.
Wow, is this gonna sink him? We'll
Go
see.
to
That's a
appreciate
good
your
move.
bones.
Wow.
It's not like I've never seen a biopic before.
Well, it's also a smart move because now it's off the board and Rocha
That's
can't
true.
get it.
That's right. That was strategic thinking.
Good strategy, Mom.
All right. Mark Ellis, your first question. Under the category of biopics, who played Charlie Chaplin in the 1992 film Chaplin?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, come on.
Correct for 2 points.
All right.
That's so easy.
Your next question. In the 1997 film Selena, who played Selena's father, Abraham Quintanilla?
I'm going to have to go with multiple choice.
All right. This is
Better
gonna
be
take
all
me-
Latinos.
Is it A, Armand Assante,
Good job.
B, Jimmy Smits, C, Adolfo Martinez, D, Edward James Olmos?
Five, 4.
D. Edward James Olmos.
Correct.
Wow.
Damn it.
All right.
Question 3.
Your next question under biopics. What is the name of the 2004 film starring Kevin Kline that follows the life and times of American songwriter Cole Porter?
Five.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Let's Misbehave, B, DeLovely, C, Night and Day, D, Anything Goes?
I like all those titles. I'm going to say A.
John Rocha, you have the opportunity for a steal.
B. DeLovely.
Correct. Stealing
Rocha,
1
steal.
point.
All right.
Keep it down, McCoo.
Your final question under the category of biopics. The 1989 movie Great Balls of Fire about American musician Jerry Lee Lewis. Who played Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin?
Jerry Lewis's cousin, like the 13-year-old chick he married.
Yeah.
Been stuck. Study this case.
5.
What can I get away with?
Multiple
4.
choice.
All right.
Was it A, Alyssa Milano, B, Winona Ryder, C, Amy Ryan, or D, Elizabeth Gish? 5, 4.
D.
Incorrect.
John Rocha, a chance for steal.
Winona Ryder.
Correct.
Correct.
Wow. Mark Ellis up 8-6. John Rocha, you
Yeah.
are up. Time for the spin.
And here it goes. He lands on
God.
Is that crime?
Comedy.
comedies.
Who likes the joke?
He faces the same
what's gonna
dilemma that
happen?
Mark Ellis faced.
He stayed on his strength. Didn't work out. Does Rocha stay on comedy?
God damn. No, I can't.
Does
You're
it?
too
All
good
right.
at it.
Oh,
You're too good at it. I
that's
can't.
the
okay.
risk
you're
here is
cute.
now he has to stick with whatever
it is.
category he lands on.
And he lands on
Oh,
classic.
Fantasy sci-fi.
death.
Fantasy
Fantasy
sci-fi.
sci-fi.
Well, it's
All
great
right, that's
playing.
also strength for Ellis. Ellis needs a couple steals here.
Shit.
The answer is the fifth dimension.
John Rocha, your first question under the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who played the pilot of the Jupiter 2 in the 1998 film Lost in Space?
William Hurt.
Mark Ellis, you have a chance for a steal.
Matt LeBlanc.
Correct for a 2-point
Big
steal.
Big steal by
Big
Ellis.
Joey Tribbiani
Rocha
fan right here.
closed the gap but decided to take a risk
Yep.
with a 2-point guess.
Wow.
Your second question under sci-fi
I
fantasy.
thought he was just the science officer. All right. Yeah.
In the movie I Am Legend, what is the name of Robert Neville's dog?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bob, B, Duke, C, Sam, D, Ted?
C, Sam.
Correct.
Wow. That's a big one. Holy crap, this match is intense.
Lucky.
All right, John Rocha, your
Yeah.
next question under
Damn
the
it.
category of fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah.
What are the psychics called in Minority Report?
Precogs.
Correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Nost.
Your final question under the category sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
What is the name of the talking lion in the Narnia films?
Aslan.
Correct
Tie
for 2
game.
points.
Man. John Rocha is in the lead here, 11-10 as we get into the third round. Here's how the third round works. So the competitors will bet a maximum of 3 points. They will spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, they will get the category and then they will bet their points. Then we will ask the question and we will find out exactly what they wrote and how much they wagered. Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, John Rocha, you're in the lead by 1 point. You will spin the wheel. After it lands, you guys will bet your points. Josh McCougar will take those points from you. Guys, Rocha, go ahead.
Yep.
There's the category. There's the big spin.
And it lands on
Comedy.
Comedy. All right, there you go.
We love
Comedy.
jokes here.
All right,
FML.
so how many points are you guys going to wager? Remember, maximum of 3 points. McCougar, grab their points, please. And please let us know. Just remember how much they bet. All right, John, are you ready?
All right, gentlemen. Under the category of comedies, what is the name of the enchanter played by John Cleese in Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Rocha, very
It's like my
confident.
favorite movie of all time.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, and they are done.
Give your answers to McCougar, please.
Don't get them mixed
That's
up,
mine.
Makuga.
Please don't get it mixed up.
Not like those birth test results.
All right, Mark Ellis, you chose. How many points did you bet?
I bet 2.
You chose.
Tim.
Damn it.
You
2.
and
Dennis.
the answer.
The answer is Tim.
Damn it! Mark Ellis goes up.
Nice.
2 points here.
He now
Wow.
has a 3-point
Three-point lead.
lead.
Since I got it right, can I quote the line? There are some that call me Tim.
Wow.
Nice.
It's a good movie. You should watch it.
I do.
All right, so there you go, 12-9 going into the speed round. This is a make or break round here. Here's how it works. There will be 5 questions. Josh McCougar will be watching who gets their buzzer first. Whoever answers has 2 seconds to answer. If they get it right, they gain a point. However, if they get it wrong, they will lose 1 point. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, Christian.
Here is the speed round.
God damn it.
And here we go. Name the holiday movie that has the following characters in it: Flick, Randy, Miss Shields, Santa Claus, Ralphie.
Fuck.
A Christmas Story.
Correct for 1 point.
All right, awesome.
Read the next one.
Good job. man.
In Dazed and Confused, what sport was played?
I know what you're doing here.
1, 2.
Oh, you're out? The answer was baseball.
Oh, I don't get to answer?
No, you don't get to
not
answer.
even.
Oh, okay,
situation.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Mark didn't answer in time.
The third question: how many Mission Impossible movies are there?
5.
Correct.
Robert Altman directed this 1980 film starring.
Nashville.
Incorrect. The answer was Popeye, starring Robin Williams in this live
So
action.
-1 for Rocha. The final question of the speed round: who directed the second Iron Man?
Damn it.
Jon Favreau.
Correct.
Wow, all right. All right, round 5 is on the way, and here's how it works. The competitors will pick 3 numbers from 24 categories. They will get a 1, a 3, and a 5-pointer. Mark Ellis is in the lead. Mark, please pick 3 numbers.
Oh, man. Let's go with 3, 21, and 22 if I can.
John Rocha.
2, 6, and 8.
John Rocha.
Yeah.
You are first in the category of Oscar movies. Who won Best Supporting Actress for her role in Chicago?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Correct for 1
1
point.
point.
All right.
Now
Rocha
only
needs
down
this
by
to
3.
tie.
He can tie this right here.
In the category of horror.
Oh, crap.
In 2004, Shaun of the Dead, Shaun and Ed try unsuccessfully to fend off a couple of zombies in Shaun's backyard using a case of what?
Records.
Correct. Ties it up.
Tie game. Mark Ellis, your 1-point question. You picked the number 3. That gives you the category of comic book movies. In Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, which actor played Flash Thompson?
Not sure who that is. So
5, 4, 3, 2.
James Franco.
No, we're looking for Joe Manganiello.
Love you, Joe. Pittsburgh.
All right. So Mark Ellis now needs his 3-pointer to take the lead.
Mark Ellis, for the lead. Your 3-point question, you picked the number 21. That gives you the category of Disney.
Thank you, Tim Duncan.
What is the name of Captain Hook's personal assistant in Peter Pan?
Oh, jeez. I hate that movie. I hate the concept.
Just answer the
5,
question already. You're going to answer it
4,
right.
3, 2, 1.
Tommy.
You were looking for Mr. Smee.
All right.
Ain't getting that one anytime soon.
We're all tied up here. It's going to go back to John Rocha here for the 5-pointer.
Doesn't this feel familiar?
All right, John Rocha.
Yeah.
In a category of family films,
Oh, God damn it.
you will find the character of Caractacus Potts driving a special car in what film?
Say that again. What's the character's
You
name?
will find the character of Caractacus Potts driving a special car in what film?
Jesus. Stuart Little.
Looking for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Which brings us
I love
down
the
to
question.
this. Now, Mark Ellis's worst case scenario here is he misses his question and we
Sudden
go
death.
to sudden death, but he can win this entire tournament with this one question.
Hit me, John.
Mark Ellis, your 5-point question for the win. You selected the number 22, which gives you the category of action adventure.
Oh,
Mark Ellis, for the win, what is Jason Bourne's real name?
I picked 22 because I wore it in high school. It was my dad's number, and it's my favorite basketball player, Randolph Childress. And I think it gave me luck because the answer is David Webb.
And your winner, advancing to the Schmoedown Spectacular, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Baby Carrot Ellis!
He's done it!
Wow.
He's done it!
Boy did, and he is now the ultimate Schmoedown. Second year in a row, he's won the ultimate Schmoedown. And now he's coming for Dan Murrell. Mark Ellis is going up against Murrell for the title at the Spectacular, and John Rocha just crushed over there. We're going to hear from both of these guys with Josh McCouga. What a match.
That was incredible. Again, as we expected, down to the final question. Almost went to sudden death. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think he was going to get that last question.
I was shocked. I thought Rocha was going to get Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I really did.
So did I.
I really did. All right, so let's talk to Josh McCouga, who's speaking with the winner, Mark Ellis, and obviously a crushed loser this time with John Rocha.
Wow. Mark Ellis, champion of the Ultimate Schmoedown. Huge win today. A roller coaster of emotions. How you feeling right now?
Oh, Josh, it was a grueling, exhausting 5-round journey, and there's nobody I'd rather go on it than John Rocha with me. I mean, the guy is a competitor as much as we call him a heel, and he is. I mean, look, the guy's kind of a dork when it comes to performance art, but he was a hell of a competitor today, and he took me down to the wire, and I was happy to be there with him.
Was there any point in the match where you thought, oh man, cut me, Mick, cut me?
I never gave up hope, obviously, because that's not what an Ellis does, but I was a little disappointed in myself hamming it up after the speed round question. The day's confused. I mean, I knew it was going to be between football and baseball. If I'd remembered in my head it was only 2 seconds, I probably would have said baseball, because I know that they like to do trick questions. But look, I missed the point, but I was able to recover it on one of the next questions in that round.
Do you think that the speed round has become a game of who can just answer quicker and hope that their answer is right?
It's a mind game, Josh. It's a mind game. It's a lot of calculations. Your brain needs to turn into a TI-82 for 5 questions.
Graphing calculator from Texas Instruments. I get it.
Remember the game Drug Dealer was pretty cool. So,
fantastic.
You know, it really is something where you can try to psych your opponent out a little bit, but I was trying to do that with Rocha all the way back to round 2 when I decided to go with biopics. I figured me having that category, I thought I could do well in it, but I knew taking it off the board might hurt him more than it would help me.
Now, Mark, you've been on a hell of a journey. You beat Sam Levine. You beat this handsome guy. You take down Rocha, but obviously the king of the mountain, the guy sitting up there holding Simba to the world, is Dan Murrell. How you feeling right now? What's your strategy going in? Do you do anything different, or do you just come in guns blazing, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, that team of the Spurs, or do you go Randolph Childress throwing up threes? What are you doing?
You know, Randolph's always been my guy, so I come in there, I do the same thing that got me here. I mean, look, after tonight, I need an ice bath, I need a couple good massages, but I'm going to be ready to go in the Spectacular when Dan Murrell shows up, because, look, the guy is on the top of the mountain for a reason. I got these 2 belts weighing me down, but he's got a couple belts of his own, so it's going to be a prize fight. I look forward to the challenge, and I cannot wait to beat Dan Murrell and represent Wake Forest and take down that Florida State Seminole.
It's the battle in Burbank, the cavalcade at Collider. Wait, give me the collision at Collider, the battle in Burbank. It's Murrell, it's Ellis for the crown, for the belt. Can he hold 3 total belts? We shall see. Oh man, here at the end of the Ultimate Schmoedown, here with John Rocha, who unfortunately lost tonight. It was in your reach. It was a hell of a match. It really was. How you feeling right now, bud?
Down. It sucks. You know, you work hard. I focus so hard to win those other matches to get in this position, and it was a back and forth. I made a couple of mistakes, that I would like to take back, but I don't think it would have affected the overall outcome of the match, so I can't feel too down, but it sucks to lose, and I really wanted to face Dan. I really wanted that belt around my waist, and so, I mean, Ellis is a great competitor. He knows his stuff, so what can you say? And I came in focused. I just fumbled on a couple of things, and it happens.
Listen, John, your journey isn't over. You know that. You get to face Riley again, who you've already beaten, okay, in the Schmoedown Spectacular, okay? And then, you're the #1 contender, so whatever happens with Dan Murrell and Mark Ellis, you could either face Mark Ellis again or go up against Murrell, who seems to be unbeatable at this point. Do you look forward to that, or do you lick wounds right now?
I think lick wounds right now, go home, kind of, refocus and think about it and see what happened. And, it's good to get experience of a 5-round match under my belt. That was actually nice. I've never done that. So there is a whole nother ball game. Everybody out there can criticize all they want. Y'all kiss my ass, because it's real shit going on down here, and it's no bullshit. It really is. And sit behind your computers and talk your crap all you want. When you get under the lights and you really fight for this, everything comes up, and you don't know what your brain is going to come up with and not come up with. And I hit that buzzer too early on Nashville. Should have been Popeye. If he had said Robin Williams, if I'd heard Robin Williams, I would have guessed that correctly. Still, it's only 1 point. Matt LeBlanc, I knew he was in the movie, didn't know he was the pilot. So those are the things that you think about now, and I lick my wounds. But you're right. I get another shot at this, and I get another shot at the contender match. I hope the Outlaw Nation isn't too down, supports me now, because if you can't support me when I'm down, you don't effing deserve to be with me when I'm up. That's the way it works. You know, I fight hard. You saw here, went down to the last question again. That was a tough last question. This is not Bestman. That was a real tough last question. I haven't seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang since I was in diapers, so I didn't remember that one. And you know, so that's the way it goes. And Ellis, God love him, David Webb is not an easy one people can pull. And to pull that answer on a 5-pointer, you got to give him props.
You guys heard it here first. If you're not with the Outlaw Nation when it's down, you're not with it at all. And I think the entire Outlaw Nation hates the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I believe they'll replace the C with an S this going forward. John Rocha, you know, you fought hard. You had a hell of a journey. You beat me, which got me actually a chance to get into the tournament. You had some amazing matches. Championship match looking forward. Who do you think is going to win?
Well,
who do you want to win? Who do you think?
Okay, honestly, it's such a toss-up. It is such a toss-up. I think Dan Murrell, honestly, I think Dan has the real shot here to retain it, only because Ellis can come a little relaxed, and I think the way Murrell is even more relaxed than Ellis. Like, if you can go sub-Ellis, that's what Murrell does, and he just answers and answers and answers. So it's going to be a hell of a match, but I say Murrell by a point, if that.
Murrell by a point. You heard it from the Outlaw.
And because I want Murrell when I take on and beat Riley, I'm going to take on Murrell because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. You stay with me now. We're going to fight harder, and we're going to win. Riley, I love you to death, but I got to beat you again because I want Dan. What I said is I want that belt around my waist, so there's still a chance. I'm going to fight for the tag team belt, and then I'm coming for the real belt. God, I want that thing.
You heard it here first. He wants the belt. He wants Murrell. Outlaw Nation is not down. Thanks, John. Congratulations on a hell of a run.
All right, so there you go. Mark Ellis going to the Spectacular against Dan Murrell. Can he beat Dan Murrell?
He can absolutely beat Dan Murrell. The calmness that he's approached all these matches, again, like we said at the beginning, all he does is answer correct questions. I was shocked that he hit that 5-pointer at the end. I thought for sure this one was going to go to sudden death. It didn't. He found a way once again. 7 matches in this tournament, and we've got a king on the top.
And now you look at Rocha. You see, he had this run, obviously not feeling great right now, but the thing is, he still gets a chance. He's going up. He's got to play Riley now again in the Spectacular.
Yes, he does.
Now, the winner of that match will be the #1 contender and will get a shot at the title. So Rocha's potential title run is not over. It's just that historic run has now come to an end.
Yeah, well, look, we saw what happened when John Rocha lost that match against Scott Mance. All it did was it refocused him. It made him more driven than ever. I expect nothing less when he comes into the Spectacular.
That's it. That is the Ultimate Schmoedown. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in to the Ultimate Schmoedown. What a tournament it was. Some great moments that we had. And we've got some brand new competitors coming into the league. We've got Sasha Pro Raver against Kara Warner. You got Drew McWeeny going up against Matt Nost. And there's just so many more matches to come. And don't forget about the team title match. Now look, John Rocha still has a shot at the gold, and he's going for it pretty soon against myself and Mark Ellis.
Yeah, that is actually going. You guys have a tall order in front of you. Team Schmoes, I mean, they are coming in hot. You just lit a fire under Rocha. I do not envy you guys.
Well, there you go, guys. What'd you think of the match? Go ahead and comment. Let us know who's going to win, Murrell or Ellis. And do you think Rocha can beat Riley again? Comment. Tell us what you think. Thanks for joining us. For John Campia, I'm Christian Harloff, and this is the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.